Whoo! Whoo! We're back in the building, baby. We are live. It is Friday night. Your boy Viper is feeling all right. And we're gonna stream tonight, y'all. We are going to stream tonight because y'all know I'm using this new software, and I told you all that one of the limitations of the software was that only a few people could join me as guests. Well, apparently that is no longer the case. Apparently they are constantly evolving Ecamm, and the new Ecamm beta now allows for 10 people. So I put out an open invite. But before we get into all that, let's go ahead and get to this intro. Let's get this party started. And then I will bring in as many people as I can bring in. We'll see what happens. But, current time, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place. You are in the right YouTube channel, baby. Yes. Well, you're on the right channel, I should say. Here we go. Woo. Hold on, put that over here. Hold on. And for those of y'all who somehow catch the replay or you're new here, you're going to want to listen to this next part very carefully. The rest of y'all, you know the procedure by now. Y'all know what to do. But, hold on. What's going on here? Oh, okay. I can do that. All right, cool. So, if you're new here, you might want to turn your volume down right now, because if you don't turn your volume down, I will not be held liable for what your neighbors think about you listening to some loud dude on YouTube. That's on you, not on me. That's on you, not on me. Just letting you know. Just letting y'all know that. Now that we got all that out the way and y'all understand what's going on, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see how wild we can get this stream tonight. Because you never know. You never know. Woo! All right, here we go, y'all. This is your last warning. Turn your volume down. Otherwise, that's on you. That's on you, yo. That's on you. Woo! Woo! What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and we are live! Welcome to Friday Night Fight, baby! Woo! Woo! Oh, yeah! It is that day again. We are back. We are live on YouTube. Woo! All right. Before we get started with tonight's festivities, let me see who I got in the chat tonight. First on the list, Janosis is in the cut. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Rain Game. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Jonathan Rash is here. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? What's going on? We got the Tech God. What's up, Tech God? How you doing? Good to have you in the cut. We got Don Colvin out here, too. What's up, Don? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. We got Jeff Hale in the building. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, baby? How you doing? We got my man Digital Slang. What's up, Slang? How you doing, baby? How you doing? What's going on? Who else we got out here? Cool Gamer is here. What's up, Cool Gamer? How you doing, man? How you doing? My dude Renee Richie is here. What's up, Renee? Good to see you, my man. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Who else we got here? We got my man Joseph Ockbrood up in here. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Josh King Jonas is here. What's up, Josh? How you doing, baby? What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Of course, my head of security, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, baby? What's going on? Good to see you out here, Jeff. What's happening with you? Who else we got? I think I called Jonathan Rapp, but in case I missed Jonathan, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Wisdom Empire is here. What's up, Wisdom? How you doing, man? What's going on? And that's it. Also, shout out to my lurk squad. I know there's a few of you out there lurking, but you don't want people to know that you watch Viper, but the Viper knows that you watch Viper. So appreciate you being here. Yo, Digital Slang. If you got a moment to come into the chat, man, I'm gonna throw a link into your Twitter DM. You don't have to come, but if you can, you are more than welcome to. I am trying to crowd the pads and stats, and I'm trying to crowd the live stream tonight. So if y'all can come, please come. If you can't, that's cool too. Let's see what we got here. All right. Just checking some things over real quick. Let me see if I can go back here and find my man. I shouldn't have to go too far. There he is. All right, here we go. Boom. All right. So, already got one person in here. Let me see how this is gonna work. I've never done this on Ecamm before. Oh, I got Adam right or Adam left. That's cool. Let's Adam right. Let's bring in my man Joseph Ockbrood. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, sir?
How you doing? Hey, how's it going?
Going good, man. What you up to tonight, man? What's going on with you?
It's Friday.
Uh-oh.
That's it. Uh-oh.
We got Friday here. It is Friday. It is.
Friday.
I'm glad to have you here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Uh-oh, we got another guest I need to bring in. We got you know what? I'm gonna put me in the middle. This should be interesting. Let's see how this works. But we got my head of security, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, sir?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Appreciate all y'all being here. What's going on, man? What's happening?
Same old, man.
Oh, you don't think we have an echo? Oh man.
That's not good.
Hold on, let me make sure. I think I'm pretty sure I had those things turned off. But let me go back and see what's going on. See, the problem here, y'all, is that I'm using beta software, so I don't know how good or not good it's gonna be.
Let me jump out. I'll jump back in.
All right. Cool. Appreciate you. Make sure I got all the echo stuff cut down and cut off. Let me see. Audio. Okay, there. Audio. Yeah, I got the echo stuff turned off. I don't know why we have echo. Should be no echo. I got all that stuff. Joseph, can you hear me?
Oh, now I can.
What's been going on with you, man?
Just not much, work. Getting ready for iPhone 14 season coming up, a month away. It should be exciting.
No doubt, no doubt. Listen, man, when I saw you last time on stream, you were not looking that creepy, man. You were upgraded since the last time I saw you.
Have I? I don't know. I don't know that I have. Maybe. It's possible. Could be the lighting. I moved a few lights around trying new stuff. So that could be it. Camera's the same, though. But I appreciate it.
It might be the lighting because you look a little different. You look a little more creepy tonight, man.
Okay. Well, it's Friday night. I'm feeling good. Maybe that's why. That'll do it, right?
Okay. Hefe, let's see if we are good to go. What's up, Hefe?
Hey, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. They're saying there's more echo, but I just brought you back in, so hopefully we don't have any more echo with you in here. But how you been, man? What's going on with you tonight, Hefe?
No, I'm just chilling, man. How's everything going?
Y'all know I've been using this new software, and Ecamm, I told you guys when I was first starting to use it that it had limitations as far as how many people I could bring in here, but apparently they have a beta out there which allows for 10 people, so I'm thinking, you know what, let's put it to the test tonight. So I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Because
it's weird, man. I can only see you, though. I can't see Joseph or myself on the screen. But although we are on the screen on YouTube, I'm looking at the public page, but I just can't see us.
Really? Yeah, same here. I have to have the YouTube stream open on the side so I can see Hefe. I can see Vibe. I can see you in the green room or whatever they call it, but I can't see anyone else.
Oh,
yeah, it's very Ecamm for guests is a very weird experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is
really?
bizarre.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's not the same as StreamYard in that sense, so it's a little bit odd.
Yeah, I don't know if I can even change that or not. Very odd.
Yeah, it was like this with I did a podcast with Heather Ramirez, and she was using Ecamm, and it was the same thing. I'm like, what the heck? It was really weird, but it is what it is. Just is what it is.
So when you were doing the podcast, where you couldn't see her?
No, it's the same thing as right now. I can only see you. It's just you on the screen right now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
weird. That's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I can see all of y'all, but that's weird. But all right, so we're here. We might well talk about some tech. Like I have both of you all here. Hefe, I know you put your pre-order in for the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, right?
Yeah. I went ahead and ordered them at the same time. I ended up getting the Flip as well.
Oh, you got the Flip too? Okay, check you out, dang.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, I'm not gonna get almost $1,000 for a S22 anywhere else. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. And even though some people say it's a downgrade going from the Ultra to the Flip, I'm not really sweating it because I didn't use the Ultra all like that. So I was just like, you know what, let me give it a try. It's gonna be the first foldable I use. I wasn't interested in getting a Fold 4, so I was like, well, let's give this a shot. Let's see what's up.
Gotcha. Okay, I just realized that. I just realized that the Viper name thing was over a Hefe. I'm like, I don't think Hefe Viper. I don't think so.
Yeah, what's up with the layout?
I think this.
Are you able to change layouts?
I'm trying to see if I can change it. I'm not sure. Like, y'all got to bear with me because I'm still trying to figure this whole Ecamm thing out. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Joe, did you see anything from the Samsung event that interests you, or are you just like firmly Apple?
I like the Fold. I don't have one. I really like the idea of the Fold, though. Like, I love the idea of a phone that becomes a tablet, because I have an iPhone and I have an iPad Mini, and I would love for the two of those to merge and become one device. So the Fold looks nice to me, but I think the Flip is the mainstream device. Like, to me, the Fold is a device for nerds, whereas the Flip is an easy recommendation for just about anyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the foldable the foldable market is still, I feel like, for the Fold 4 anyway, too much, man. The base model, I think, is like $1,800. Like, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. No, I don't mean. I mean, they're nice devices, but charging $1,800, that's rough, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think the price is one thing. Another thing that's nice about the Flip is when you open it up, it's just a regular phone, right? You don't have to worry about where the apps optimize for that weird aspect ratio or for the large phone / small tablet form factor. It's just a phone, right? The Flip is just a regular phone once it's opened up, whereas the Fold is a little bit different, right? And the Android tablet app ecosystem is good, not great, right? So I think there's still some ways to go there. I think once Google gets Android 12L out and really runs it through its paces, right, because that's supposed to be designed for larger screens, I'm hoping that really does something. But the Flip, I think, it's just a good-looking phone, honestly.
Yeah, the Flip, as far as style goes, the Flip has always been like a nice phone. But my biggest thing, I had the Flip 3, and my biggest thing was the battery life. I was just like, this is not going to work. I mean, it's a nice phone. I liked how compact it was, especially when you like just close it and have it fit in your pocket pretty easily. But yeah, the battery life was terrible. So hopefully they figured out the battery life on the Flip 4. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the major drawback switching from the S22 Ultra to that is going to be the battery life. But even then, like I said, it's not even my main Android device at this point. So it's more about keeping something from the Samsung ecosystem in rotation obviously for testing the Galaxy Buds, because they have Samsung specific features yet again. So I have to make sure I have something around for that. But we'll see. And it'll be cool. Like, if for whatever reason I'm out and about for a couple hours, it'll be a cool device to have on me. But aside from that, I'm still sticking with the Pixel 6 Pro. Well, and the iPhone, obviously.
Right. Hefe, our friend Brandon made a whole thread on Twitter about how 24-bit audio is not really a thing. So can you like go into that a little bit? Because here I am thinking that we're gonna get this new audio experience, and Brandon's like, nah, not really.
Nah, you would have to. Well, honestly, you'd have to have Brandon on here because he's actually an audio engineer, so he would be the best person to explain such things. But it made a lot of sense, and it's one of those things where it's a lot of marketing. You know what I mean? Like, can you possibly get a better sound experience? Sure. I mean, it's entirely possible. Good source audio, perfect connection, sure. But it's mostly just they were trying to come up with a selling point, and it really it's one of those things that when I saw it, I was just like, really, bruh? Like, if you're going to give me new hardware, cool. Like, I saw that they did, something new with the coaxial drivers, similar to what Soundcore does. I'm like, all right, that's cool. But it could have stopped there, but now they're trying to sort of justify their proprietary codec and all that stuff. And it's just like, bro, I mean, we'll see. I have to give it a try and see how it sounds. But I'm not looking forward to I'm not buying them for this 24-bit stuff. Like, that's not why I'm getting it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Hopefully it'll stand up to the performance, and it'll be better than the previous version.
El Jefe, that reminds me of when a while ago Apple pushed out an update for the HomePod Mini to have it support lossless playback via Apple Music. This tiny little. I mean, sure, I'll take it, but come on. You know what I mean? It's just like that's a check box on a spec sheet for me.
Literally.
At that point. Yeah.
Yeah, supports high res audio is that's all they want to be able to check off. And it's like,
Yeah.
all right, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're on the subway with your crappy little earbuds. Even if you can somehow get 24-bit audio playing, you won't be able to tell the difference. You just won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting listening to them talk about the whole 24-bit thing and how they're doing this proprietary codec that could be unlike anything that we've ever heard before. And Brandon comes out with this law, they're like, yeah, about that. That's all marketing. Yeah, don't listen to that.
Yeah. I mean, I was really surprised by that. I was like, all right, well. But I mean, Brandon's going really heavily into the audio side of his expertise, which is cool. Like, I'm totally for that. So if anything, it elevates the level of audio reviewing on YouTube. So, but it changes it up a lot, changes the landscape, which I'm always glad to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's again, that's what we're supposed to do as tech reviewers. We're supposed to give people the real lowdown of what's going on. And if a brand is out there marketing 24-bit audio, but that's not really possible with the way wireless audio works, then I mean, it's up to us to let the consumer know that. So
Yeah,
brought that tweet out. But yeah, I like I said, I'm still interested to see your thoughts on the Galaxy Buds too, Jeff. Definitely interested to see what you think about those, because the first ones were pretty good. I have them somewhere. The first ones were pretty good. So I'm interested to see what they do with the second one for sure.
yeah. No, it should be interesting, man. You know, there's going to be, I mean, there's already videos out on them. Obviously, the people who got early access. Sadly, I wasn't part of that gang. It is what it is. But, you know, I'm looking forward to trying them out, man. I'm pretty sure the biggest videos on my channel for the most part have been around the Galaxy Buds, whether it was the original ones or the Plus, the Pro even. So we'll see how it goes, but it should be fun. And everybody's doing Pixel Buds versus Galaxy Buds versus AirPods Pro. So most likely I'll be going left as usual, and probably doing one more Soundcore, or just basically other options that most people the general public may not be aware of, but are the actual competition in that market.
Okay. Yeah, I love how you said that you're going to go left. Everybody going to go right? FA going left.
Yeah, I mean, because it's easy views to do Apple and Google against Samsung. That's easy. That's easy SEO, but it's just one of those things. Was like, if it's already being done by so many people, I might as well do something that they're not going to do. And even if I don't get as many views as them, at least I'm serving the audience that are more niche and understand where the market really stands. Because if I put up like Galaxy Buds Pro, I guarantee you my comment section is going to be full of people saying, hey, how about against this? How about against this? I'm like, all right, I should have just done that from the beginning.
Definitely. Speaking of audio, we got another audio expert in the building. Let me bring in my man, Digital Slang. What's up, man? How you doing, sir?
What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Do you have the voice changer on? How you messing with us, bro?
How about now?
You really messing with us right now. You messing with us, y'all.
I think it's off now.
How you doing, man? What's going on with you?
I'm good, man. Just relaxing. Just ate dinner. I'm gonna enjoy the night.
Nice. So when I brought you in, it changed the layout to something that might make more sense. So I don't know how to actually change it to that, but we're good now. So I guess it's all right.
I believe you can drag the corners. If you have like 3 people in here, you can grab the corner and drag it. You physically have to do it. It doesn't just do it.
Yeah, I tried that and it did nothing. I don't know. So what are your thoughts about everything that Samsung announced this week?
I picked up the Flip 4 and I picked up the Buds Pro.
Just like Jeff. All right.
Yeah. I'm excited. The Fold for me wasn't. I had the Fold 2, the Fold 3. This isn't going to be any different for me. So I'm excited about the Flip, though. I think that might be my daily driver for a while, as long as battery life holds up.
Oh, okay. Nice. Do you have any thoughts about Samsung touting 24-bit audio for the Buds Pro 2?
Nah, that's above my pay grade. It's like Jeff was saying, like, you're not going to notice it. It's cool if it ever happens. It's cool, but I don't think that time is now.
Not yet.
Gotcha. Okay. So Joe, are you getting an iPhone 14 Pro Max or one of those?
Definitely not a Pro Max. Likely the Pro. I'm on the 12 Pro, and I normally get myself a new phone every 2 years. So this year would be upgrade time for me. We'll see. I'm curious to see where they land with the pricing because they're supposed to raise the price on that. Apparently, that's the rumor now.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we land with that. I definitely want to go 256 if I do get a new phone because I'm starting to push the boundaries of 128, especially since the new phone will have a better camera that takes better photos, definitely better than the 12 Pro, right? That goes without saying. So I think it'll be good. I mean, the 13 has amazing battery life, so I think 12 Pro to 14 Pro should be a pretty nice upgrade. So I'll probably get one.
Yeah. I I just hope that Apple has some sort of justification for raising the price, man. You just can't raise the price just to raise the price. I need a reason, yo. We gotta have a reason.
I mean,
Inflation.
prices are yeah. I was gonna say prices are going up for everything, right? I mean, you go to the grocery store and everything costs 20% more than it did a year ago. There's no justification. It's just you're paying more money now.
Inflation.
Yeah, but usually when Apple like raising the price on something, usually they're giving us something for the price raise. So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe there won't be any justification. They'll just be, hey, we're gonna raise the price. Here we go. Deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, here's what's gonna happen if they raise the price. Right, they're gonna raise the price. All of their competitors are going to make fun of them for raising the price, and then they will immediately do the same thing 3 or 4 months later, and then go back and delete those old tweets where they made fun of them for raising the price.
do they really go back and delete the old tweets? Oh.
Yeah, Samsung does that. They did that with the headphone jack. They did that. Yeah, they did that with removing the power brick from the box. Right? They made fun of them for doing it, and then they did the same. Like the next phone they came out with, they did the exact same thing, and they went ahead and deleted the old tweets. They do that all the time.
Interesting. Very interesting. Speaking of Samsung, let me see if I can find this tweet that I was engaged with. Samsung is doing some interesting things on Twitter. Apparently, they are apparently issuing DMCA takedown for tweets that are relate to phone leaks. Now, I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently that's the thing now.
That's the best way that's the best thing they could do to confirm that the leaks are legit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's like the Streisand effect, 100%.
Yeah, they should just flooded the Twitter with their own leaks of just random stuff if they really wanted to obfuscate it. But by doing that, it's just giving confirmation and actually creating more notoriety for the person who leaked it. So sometimes it's like they're just like thinking in one step reaction as opposed to thinking of what are the actual consequences of doing that. It's like, come on, man. So yeah, it's boneheaded. When I heard about that and I was reading through some of the threads on it, I'm like, you guys are boneheads for that one.
Like, what are you doing out here, yo?
Yeah, it's like, have you not heard of the internet? Like, is this your first day here? That's not how this works.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's crazy that we've gotten to the point where they're now issuing Twitter takedown for things that are leaked. Like, and then Apple apparently shut down betaprofiles.com. That was the site that we would go to get the iOS betas after the WWDC. Apparently, Apple will shut that site down and a few other sites, which I get. I understand you don't want people having your beta software, but I just feel like there are people they're gonna find a way around that. There'll be new sites that have the software. I don't think Apple's gonna ever be able to shut that down.
Yeah, I think that one's a little different. That's more of a security thing.
You couldn't get data right now on the iPhone?
No, you could. This was another site where you can get the beta without going through Apple, I believe.
Yeah.
Which again to me is kind of weird because the public beta is open to anyone. You can go on Apple's website right now. You don't need a developer account. You can just enroll any of your devices in the beta. But that's a little bit different, like the way software is distributed. I would argue I'll give them a little bit of leeway for that. But the Samsung thing with DMCA takedown to me is just it's a very, to LFA's point, it's a very dumb corporate overreaction. Like, also, leaks get people excited about your device. You know what I mean? Like, why take them down in the first place?
You make a good point. Although we've had a lot of discussion in the past year or so about how leaks ruin tech events and different things like that. But yeah, there is an element that when there's leaks out there, people get excited about it. They wonder what's going to come and different things like that. So, yeah, I guess the company has to weigh the benefit analysis of the leaks or wherever and figure out what they want to do with them. And nobody has anything to say about that. Oh man. So, Hefe, you getting any new iPhones this year, or you rocking with your flip for the rest of the year?
Nah, I mean, I just got the 13 Pro Max like just before VidCon, so what was like late June. So yeah, upgrading to a 14 right now is kind of like nah.
Oh, you just got the new one. Okay, I thought you had it from launch day. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was the my 13 or sorry, the 12 Pro was giving me a lot of problems. So I was like, you know what, it's time for this thing to go. I was trying to I was trying to hold out. You know, I was trying to hold out until the 14 launched. But it's just once it started freezing and then started doing its looping and shit, and then I got it to go back and be okay. And it was cool for a few weeks, and I started doing it again. And I didn't want to be out of town for a week, you know, with a phone that's on sketch mode. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and swap it now. Fuck it. So yeah, so that's where we're at. But we'll see, man. I should have something. The flip, I think before the flip, I think I have the Asus coming. I think the Asus will be here next week. So
wait,
that should be fun.
You're in an A2 phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a video on it?
I mean, probably. I mean, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm really thinking about it. But I don't know if it'll be a video it'll be like a live stream kind of thing around it. But it's interesting, and you know, I don't think it's going to be a ton of people even talking about it. So I think it'll be fun. And the phone looks pretty dope. It's a smaller device. I think it's like, what is that, 5.9 inch or something like that? So it's not huge, you know, it's actually a smaller device and stuff. Headphone jacks, and supposed to be some pretty decent cameras on it and stuff. And so I'm excited to check it out. We'll see what happens.
How much did that cost? Like 600?
It was like $699 for the, I think it's 8 gig 128, and then I think it's like $999 for a 12 gig 256 or something like that.
It does look nice. I thought about it, but there's too many phones.
Yeah.
What? A tech reviewer having too many phones? No way.
No, I mean, it's that's the truth though. I need to actually I keep forgetting I'm supposed to ship out I'm supposed to ship out 2 devices, one to Barry and one to somebody else. I need to start getting rid of some of these extra phones. I got too many right now, man. So I'm literally just going to be giving some of these away at this point, because it's kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, do you want a spare, you know, whatever, I'll send it over. So.
Oh, okay.
I even pulled the Pixel 5a out of mothballs, and that camera is still dope.
All right, I added the detector camera. I have no idea how to get rid of the detector camera. Still growing pain with Ecamm, but
you overcomplicated your life, man, for Ecamm, bro.
Is that a lightning cable? Is that Vipe? Is that your anti-USB-C rant that you're about to go on? Like, what's going on?
I guess so, yo. I don't know. I'm like, I did this all camera thing, and now it's like showing me this thing. Now it's like doing this again. Oh, let me go back. Why are we doing this?
Yeah. Yeah, Genosis had it right, because now if Apple would only just give me a mini Pro phone.
Isn't that what the Mini is? Isn't that the 13 Mini?
No. Oh, it's not Pro though. I mean, but it's nice. Oh.
I mean, but it's a high end phone. It's not the SE, right? They don't call it a Mini Pro, but it's
right.
Need an SE Pro Max. Is that what Genosis needs?
You know, Genosis wants Pro all the things for sure. All right, man. We got my man the Poets in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's happening, everybody? Can I get a mic check?
Hey, there he is. I can hear him, but I can't see him because of the delay. There he is.
Okay.
Wait, are you inside a PC?
I got it's 97 degrees here, so I got the AC blasting, so I'm using like the whole NVIDIA broadcast stuff.
Yo, he's being water cooled right now.
That's right.
Nice.
You're inside the PC.
My recent build.
Okay. How you been, man?
Very good. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Actually,
man.
I can't even. Let's see here. What do I need to load up to? What are we streaming on? Is this Twitch or YouTube or
YouTube? Twitch.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, this software is weird, man. It was like we can't see each other unless you have a separate window open to the actual YouTube channel. So with Ecamm,
which is delayed for us because we're live.
Yeah, it's a minute to get
it's funky. Yeah, it's a little funky.
Okay. All right. Doing well. Okay, now I can see everybody. I got the widescreen going
There
on.
you go.
So.
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right. Good looking people. Some people looking better than others, but par for the course.
So I know you ordered all the things from the Samsung event, didn't you? Don't lie to us. Don't lie to us.
Not all the things. I ended up getting I love rocking the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Therefore, I went with the burgundy Z Fold 4. I had some patience. I could wait for the burgundy one to come in. That's the special online one that takes a little while. I was somewhat disappointed in the Flip 3 in terms of the battery experience. So I decided to skip the Flip 4 because I only use this going to the gym and hiking, stuff like that. So because I would drain this battery so fast. But overall, fun phone though. Very fun phone.
I remember Terrence talking about that, like when you got the Flip 3 and you were like, yeah, this is like a kind of like a quick date night phone. But aside from that, it's not a daily driver.
No. The phone's dead by like 1 p.m. for me.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then I'm still rocking the S22 Ultra right here. And so this is burgundy. So I'm going to be matching it up, 2 burgundy phones. So, and I'm looking forward to the faster processor for the Z Fold 4 because Z Fold 3, I took that to CES and I filmed everything on the Z Fold 3 and I had 11 million views. I shot 110 videos and edited all on the Z Fold 3. So I'm looking forward to that faster processor for the Z Fold 4.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the fact that they finally upgraded the cameras on the Fold 4 to be the actual current year camera. That's pretty nice. About time, Samsung. About time.
Yep.
No.
I see that Genosis in chat there and others. Okay.
Oh yeah, Jonathan's out there.
There we go.
And we got another person coming in here. All right, man, let's bring in my boy 8th Rock Tech into the building. What's up, 8th? How you doing, sir? Oh, can you hear me, Mr. 8th? Oh, I don't think 8th is here, but he's not here. I don't think he realizes that he's on the tree. 8th, hello, 8th. Can you hear me? Oh boy.
Maybe he doesn't have his audio input set up.
Yeah, I'm having some kind of issue. I can't hear you guys.
Uh-oh.
We can hear you. Well, we can hear 8th. 8th can't hear us. Oh man, we'll come back.
Figure it out. I can tell you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yo, Terrence, have you ever had any Apple products? Do you own any Apple products at all? 'Cause I know you're all about Samsung, right?
Oh wait.
I did have the iPad Pro 12.9 inch with the pencil and keyboard and all that stuff. And this was back in a past life. Yeah. And I didn't buy it because I built a bank branch, so I was a branch manager for a new bank branch in Buffalo, New York, and I knocked it out the park basically in terms of investment sales, insurance sales, and so that was one of the prizes. It was actually the grand prize is winning an iPad Pro, so it was interesting, trying it out. I still liked my lower end Samsung tablet more, honestly, because I'm just a Samsung guy. But the iPad Pro was cool for YouTube watching, and it just wasn't good at multitasking at all. And I wasn't really clear as to why it was a pro, because every time I wanted to move in files from one app to another, it was a nightmare.
Oh boy,
it just wasn't as fluid as just a nice seamless workflow when it came to a Samsung tablet and just Android in general. Now I know Apple's gotten better and you can easily kind of drag and drop ish, files from one app to another now, but back then it was a nightmare. It was painful. So, but that was my last Apple device, and I did have the original iPhone as well. and I had that for a year. That was with AT&T. That was the worst experience I had with a cell phone in my entire life. Partly because it was AT&T, partly because it was an iPhone. And what I had, in order just to do the basics, I had to jailbreak it, and so I was like trying to just customize it a little bit to see different things on my screen, like move icons where I wanted them to move instead of them automatically being thrown wherever Apple says the icons needed to be. Tethering, like hotspot, stuff like that, it just couldn't easily do on iPhone. So I had to jailbreak it just to do the basics that I was used to on Android.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, those are the only two Apple devices I've ever owned.
Wow. So you had Apple devices and you're like, man, I'm done. I'm going to Android. I'm never looking back.
Yeah. But when I think it's the iPhone 15 comes out, it has USB-C. I promise I will buy an iPhone 15 because it has USB-C, and I'll give it a try then.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Gotcha. Jeff, you'd never had an iPhone until what? 2018, right? That was your first iPhone, correct?
Yeah, the one that Jonathan gave me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the 10s.
Yep.
Yeah, the 10s.
That was my first iPhone as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of the, like, I wasn't even in the planning phases around getting one or anything. I was just going like galaxy to galaxy at that point. And then just out of nowhere, he was like, "Oh, here, take this phone." It's like, what the hell? So, and then the next year follows it up with giving me an iPad. He was like, "You're gonna get in this ecosystem, whether you like it or not."
Oh man, it's like we're gonna give you a little push, give you a little nudge.
Yep.
Okay, I think I got it all figured out now.
Can you hear me, A? Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't work through the
Nice.
microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I can hear
Good.
you. Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, doing real good. Just got off work, saw the shout out, and I was like, man, I haven't live streamed in a while. As a matter of fact, I was looking the last time that I did a live, not the last time, but the last time I was on a live stream with you was September last year. So I think I was about due. It's about due.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you dropping in. And
Not a
I
problem.
guess the beta's working because the Mac was 4 and now we're up to 6. So the Ecamm beta is doing its thing. So shout out to
You
Ecamm.
got to send them some feedback though about this layout stuff though, because we can't even see each other on this window. So Ecamm's got some work to do. I know people love Ecamm. If you're solo streaming, that's great, but it's not a good experience for if you have guests. This is not the UI that's ideal especially if you have multiple guests.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only thing. So nothing on you, but we got to pass that feedback on to Ecamm. Like, we're gonna need you guys to kind of change this around. So they're not the only ones though. The other one that does this weird like this is Vimeo. Vimeo is kind of weird about their live streaming stuff too.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can't see each other. That's a little weird. That kind of makes it hard to like communicate and see all the facial expressions and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
I got you open on this side, and then I got the actual public stream open on this side.
Right.
So it's a little weird.
Yeah.
For me, I'm counting like a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
From
Easily.
what we're seeing
Yeah.
and
Same here.
to YouTube.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, because I can switch between myself or Viper, but that's it.
Yeah.
Same
I
here.
can't see
Yep.
anybody else.
That is just weird.
Coming from the guy that just figured out how to hear everybody. So I'm so technically challenged.
Well, I think 4K also you're stuck with latency, like pretty bad latency at 4K. 1440 you can go low,
Yeah.
and then 1080 you can go ultra low, but
Yeah, 4K. That's why you all have to delay because I have it on 4K. So.
yeah, that's why I've been doing 1440 so I can keep it at low latency, and it works pretty. It's a good balance of the two. So
It's crispy though.
Definitely crispy. I'm looking at
4K, all the things.
the
yeah, until
Gotta see my
YouTube
beautiful
can get their
face.
crap together.
phone was like not building PC to custom PC to do for 1440p. My man's like, I want that 4K. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
What's up with
No doubt.
StreamYard in 4K yet?
Nah, StreamYard's 1080 isn't even 1080.
Whoa! Wow.
No, I mean it's true. After looking at what 1080 looks like going through OBS versus 1080 on StreamYard, you can see the difference. The compression is crazy.
Mm. Well, I think that's because StreamYard, everything is done over the network, so they probably have a lot of
Right.
stuff going on over the network. Whereas with Ecamm, everything's happening locally with your computer, so
Right.
that's why they're able to do better quality.
Yeah, it's browser based on StreamYard. So no, I mean, it's no fault of theirs. It's the limitation of their stuff. For connecting people is great.
Yeah.
And doing presentations is great because I was using it forever. You guys know that. So, but going the other route, it's a little more complex, but the quality is much better, especially for replays. Because I have the strategy around my live streams is for replay value, and I wanted to increase the quality of the replays, and that necessitated upgrading the hardware on the PC and switching over to OBS so that I can get those replays to be on point. And now it looks a lot better. Like if you look at an old replay versus one of the newest ones, world of difference.
Yeah. It was funny. TT was in here the other last week making fun of talking about how my Ecamm 4K compressed. I'm like, you crazy? It's like, dude, the same 4K that I get with Ecamm, you get with OBS. Like, maybe that's on Twitter.
Look, he's summoned T, bro. He's already in the chat.
Right. Yo, T, if you want to come in tonight, man, let me know. I know you probably got the kid, man. But if you got time, T, I will drop you the link, man. Like I'm trying to push this bad boy out to see if it really holds up to what they say it does. So,
how many they say you could get in here?
Hey, 10 at the max. So we already know we get 6.
Oh, okay, sounds about right.
Parker Burton in the house. You should be following this man in the chat. He does a lot of cell phone reviews too on TikTok. Very popular. Nice. In fact, he just got invited by Samsung to go to New York City for their big event that's happening with all kinds of like performances and stuff. So yeah,
nice.
It's a good dude to follow. Good dude to follow.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, shout out to Parker.
Hey, so this Ecamm, this is different than the Epoch Cam, or is that the same thing?
I don't know what the Epoch Cam is.
Okay, I think it's a different one because I've been having issues with that one.
Vipe, you already know there's someone at Ecamm HQ watching right now going, please, Vipe, don't add another person to the stream. Please, don't do it. Don't do it. Please, don't do
it. It's holding out for dear life.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, no, please. Theoretical max of 10, Vipe. Theoretical maximum. Vipe, please.
Bro, hey,
now we got to max it out.
Dude, don't be advertising nothing if it can't do it. I'll test them over. If anybody can test how many guests you can have on live, it will be me. I will test that. But so far it's holding up pretty well. The layout is definitely more manageable than what it was before. Although I think I got to figure out how to change the layout moving forward. But yeah, so far it's so good. Quality is legit. Hey, are you buying anything from the Samsung event, or did you pre-order anything?
No, I didn't pre-order anything. I'm waiting on the Pixel 6 Pro and then of course iPhone 14. So as much as I want to get into the try out Sammy, the wallet can only handle so much.
So you are getting one of the new iPhone 14 this year?
Yeah. I want to get the 14. See, I have the 13 Pro. I want to go back to the Max and get that purple.
Yeah, I'm definitely will be getting a 14 Pro Max this year. I mean, 13 Pro is nice, but I need a bigger iPhone.
And I'm really hoping that purple that they, are rumored to come out with is more like Prince purple than Barney purple. You know what I mean?
You don't want that Barney purple, huh?
No, thanks. I mean, if that's what they have, that's what they have. You get what you get, but so hopefully.
Yeah, I'm all about the Prince purple.
Uh-huh.
I actually met Prince. I had a conversation with him in Buffalo, New York, of all places.
Nice.
Yeah, he was walking down the steps because it was a Wednesday performance and just after 9/11. So security was tight. Everybody had to walk in through the same door. And I got there dumb early. And he's walking down the steps with his very petite lady. And I'm just like, there's no way that's Prince. And so he just stands right behind me in line. So we just start talking about like Buffalo wings, where he's gone to eat in Buffalo, what's there to do, for nightlife. Talk nothing about the concert, nothing about his music, just straight Buffalo Bills stuff. And we were there for like 10 minutes, just vibing about Buffalo. It was kind of cool. And he was mad chill.
That's very cool.
Hey, do you still do the financial stuff for the NFL?
Yeah. So for those that don't know, I'm a CFP, certified financial planner. I'm a partner in a wealth management firm. So all this tech stuff that I do it for fun. And it kind of just took off. But yeah, so the Buffalo Bills do call me in to teach the rookies about money management, how to work with people like me in the industry. Before the pandemic, I was in talks to do it for the Rams and the Chargers as well. So now I'm talking to them again about starting that back up. But basically, when these rookies come in, a lot of them had never opened their own checking account before, and now they have the opportunity to make 6-7 figures, so 8 figures, depending on who they are. And so it's kind of starting from zero when it comes to what questions you want to ask. What is a mutual fund? How do you pick an investment advisor? What does a CFP mean, certified financial planner? All the basics. And then I sit down with them one-on-one and talk about their budgeting and stuff like that. So and if any of them want to actually hire me, then they have that option as well, so I can manage their investments.
Yo,
Nice.
man.
So have you met like team members off the Buffalo Bills, or I guess most of
A
them?
lot, yeah, a lot of
Josh
them
Allen.
are
Josh Allen, is
friends.
he as cool as he seems?
I'm not going to say any names for anybody, just because confidentiality with like
Oh.
who is and who is not a client. But
Well, let's just
if
say
you go to
it's
my
like
Twitter,
the head quarterback of Buffalo. Is he cool?
if you go to my personal Twitter, you'll actually see me and Jim Kelly sitting in his kitchen having coffee, stuff like that. So yeah,
that's
I know many of the team members and alumni very well.
The Jim Kelly, the Kelly days, and Thurman Thomas and everything. Man, they used to rock back in the day, and they're getting back. They're getting better. I mean, not better, but they're getting back in it. It's exciting to watch Buffalo again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yo,
Yeah,
the Pope,
so
man.
high hopes for my team.
Yo, the Pope. We
Yeah.
need you in Chicago because we having a problem with one of our linebackers right now. This man doesn't have an agent. He's trying to do everything for himself, man. It's getting ugly, bro. He's out of his league on this point. He needs an agent. Somebody needs to tell that man to get himself an agent, yo. Terrible.
Every year, my team, it's always hopeful. The Raiders. Yeah.
See, I live in LA now, so I got my local teams, the Rams and the Chargers, and I got my home team, the Bills. So I kind of have a few things covered.
Yeah. It's always been Raiders for me since I was born and raised in Los Angeles. And I've been out here in Oklahoma now longer than I have living in California. Of course, Oklahoma doesn't have any, NFL teams because we're a college town. So it's always Raiders.
What part of Oklahoma?
Tulsa.
My grandfather's there. He's 93 years old, rocking Tulsa.
Oh man, yeah.
Yep. He
Yeah, I
went
love it
skydiving
here.
when he turned 80.
Man, Viper,
See,
don't you
there you go.
lie to this woman about Ecamm going well. We got issues over here, son.
Listen, the actual,
Don't be lying in chat. What are you doing?
listen, man. The actual streaming going great, okay? I just don't know why y'all can't see each other, but the actual streaming going nice. Don't be hating, man.
Pipe said, I can see myself, so I'm good.
That's it.
I don't know what's going on with everyone else.
No, the funny
but
thing-
it's okay.
I can see all of you all in the squares on the Ecamm screen. It's crazy that you all can't see each other, but I can see all of you all. It's crazy. Well, why that's the thing? That's very. Yeah, I'll definitely have to bring that up with
Watch.
you. Very weird.
There's probably an option that Viper missed, like let all participants see each other.
Oh,
He just hasn't done it for Fox.
Pipe is going to press a button, and we're just going to have lightning cables
Start hitting
just
buttons.
across the board.
I'm looking at this.
That's it.
Yo, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know.
He's probably got a bunch of Ecamm junk emails in his inbox going, just click this button, just click this button.
They're about to come through Brown Stuck work to the steel guy.
Oh no.
Oh, Trenton. Oh man. Hey, the Bears play tomorrow night, so I'm like, I mean tomorrow morning, I should say. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Brand new coach, new a lot of new players. We had a lot of turnovers. So and we'll see how that goes. And then, like I was telling the boys earlier, we got the linebacker that doesn't want to practice or play because he wants a new contract, but he's trying to represent himself, and it's like, ugh. Yeah, good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that.
Man, I
Hey,
tell you, when you
it's-
put a
it's-
message up on the screen, man, that really pops. When
Yeah,
it comes
I'm
across
big
the
on,
YouTube thing. Yeah.
But this is the one thing the issue I'm having now is that it covers you all up. So that's kind of the look.
You can definitely change that though. You can make the
Yeah, I can make it
the
smaller, I think. Yeah.
smaller and bigger.
Yeah.
When it comes to the guy you were talking about, the agent, I always had a saying, do what you do best and hire the rest.
Right. He needs a high direct because he is not doing the best by himself right now. He is not doing the best. Michael,
Heck, I even
I can have
hired
up
a
to 10
manager.
people, so I got some slots open, my dude. Got 4 slots open according to what it says we can do here. So, hold on. Actually, no, I got 3 slots open. Never mind, I got 3. 3 slots open. So, yeah, if you want to come through, let me know. But Slang, you I can't remember. I just asked you Slang, but you are getting the new iPhone, right? You're getting the 14 Slang
I am. I'll get the 14 Pro Max.
Pro Max. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the 13 Pro Max, and it's great. But I want that the new display for. Do you know what PWM is?
I've heard of it, but no, I don't know what it is.
Pulse wave. It apparently affects like 1 out of every 10 people that has an iPhone, and it gives migraines. So I get bad migraines from iPhones.
Oh.
And it's gotten better with each iteration of the phone, but it's still pretty bad. So I'm hoping the 14 Pro Max is a little better.
See, I get a migraine just from using the iPhone and its interface. That's what I get.
Yo, shots fired.
Man. Oh, the poet's just not letting them live at all. Not letting them live. So how about so we're in August of 2022. We know Samsung's about to drop their foldables, iPhone coming, Google coming. So what tech are you guys looking forward to for the rest of the year? Like what's on your radar?
AirPod Pro 2.
Soundcore. I want some Soundcore heat.
Man, listen, man. AirPod Pro 2, I was looking forward to it, but they are not coming apparently until 2023. So I'm a little yeah.
What? Man.
Yeah, what the
You know,
wait and
I'm
see.
Just
interested in
ruin
these,
my weekend. Just ruin my weekend, Viper. Go right ahead.
I'm interested in this 24-bit audio for the Buds 2 Pros, and I want to know like El Jefe's take on it and all that stuff.
It's most of it's marketing, dude. So
There you go. You found the button.
Yeah.
I'm
Thanks,
just
Mike.
not. Oh yeah, there it is.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh wow, yeah.
Those that don't know, we can now see everybody.
Did you finally got the email? You
Broadcast
finally opened your email.
You
You
looked
found
in the
them.
junk box.
Where was the button, Viper? Where was the button?
Michael Pepper, shout out to Michael Pepper for letting me know how to do that. I know.
Nice job, Michael.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Nice. Hold on. So yeah, no, what I was saying was it's the whole 24-bit audio thing is a whole lot of marketing hype, but kind of all for nothing. And Brandon from This Is Tech Today, he really broke it down on Twitter. He had a whole thread explaining, why it's mostly BS. But what I am looking forward to is the fact that they did change up the drivers on them, and they are using a new version of their own codec. So I'm looking forward to actually giving them a shot. Like I'm still going to give them the fair shake, just like I do for anything else. So I have high hopes for them from what I've heard from some people that I trust that they actually are performing quite well. So I'm looking forward to giving them a shot. But the whole thing around the 24-bit audio is just like they were looking for a way to essentially say, hey, yeah, we have high res audio, and but I think it's just a bunch of nonsense. So, but either way, I'm still looking forward to trying them out.
All right. I was blown away by the Dolby Atmos when I went to Jonathan Morrison's studio.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
That's insane. Yeah,
man, I was like, I literally got chills a couple of times listening to this audio. This man's setup was absolutely fantastical. That's all I can really say. Yeah, so it's one of those things where you can only experience it. Like nobody can actually describe to you like what it's like.
Yeah, Atmos is nice. I've noticed just on the Pro Max, the AirPods Pro Max Pros, whatever they're called, the big ones, that if the audio is mixed well, it sounds really nice. But there's some really bad mixes on Apple Music where you can tell they just wanted to check a box and say, okay, if we release this in Atmos, then we're going to get promotion on the in the front of the front of Apple Music
Studio. He's actually doing that. He's actually editing the tracks to make it for that. And that's why we're like, holy cow.
And you can tell just by his videos that he really has a passion for it and he cares about it, and I'm sure that translates into his work, right? It's funny. It's interesting to me with the whole 24-bit thing. It reminds me of what Phil Schiller said when they asked him about Apple releasing Dolby Atmos and lossless support in Apple Music. And he was like, okay, look, we released lossless support in Apple Music. Most people won't be able to tell the difference, but some people want it, so we released it. Atmos is what we think is really the future of music, because obviously you can tell the difference. you don't need golden ears to be able to tell the difference between Dolby Atmos and the regular stereo mix.
Yep.
Right.
Yo, shout out to Alan for the 279 super chat, man. Appreciate you, third. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. All right, let's bring Michael Pepper in here. We're going to put Michael Pepper on the right. Mr. Pepper.
MVP.
How's it going?
Going good. How you?
Hey.
What's up, Michael?
How you doing, Michael?
Good. There's a little bit of a delay at my end, it looks like, but
Yeah,
It's every.
it's starting.
Yeah,
It's starting to lag out. I
LA
think
City.
Yeah,
I think we're
it's
taxing-
really the
we're taxing Ecamm hard right now, bro.
yeah the frame rate is not looking good in the
Yeah, no, it's not looking good
Ecamm
anymore.
right now. Yeah,
But it looks good on the YouTubes, so
Yeah.
seems to anyway.
Yeah. It looks like the output is okay. It looks like this live view is a little hurt right now.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
They're gonna email Viber right now. You better stop.
I'm gonna cut it out.
Like I mean, I know it's a beta software and it's all good and well, but yo, man, hey, you tell me that I can have 10 people on the stream. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna try to get 10 people on.
I know there's someone sitting there right now. Go, who told them you can have 10 people? Who told them that?
You know that meme where the room's on fire? He's like, everything's okay.
Nope, everything's
This
fine.
is okay.
Everything's fine
fine.
here.
Oh man, definitely.
There's got to be 3 more people. There's got to be 3 more people to bring in.
Oh yeah, like I got. I know trends on the way, so I got 2 more slots. So if anybody want to come in, I got 2 slots left before we max it out. Yo, easy. If you want to come in, let me know, bro. We try to push this bad way to 10 people. Yo, we try to max this bad way out tonight. We go test the limits of this Ecamm feature. Yo, we testing the limits out here, yo. We not playing tonight. We not playing. Michael Pepper, what did you think of the Samsung event, my dude? Anything caught your eye, or you're waiting to Apple next month?
I have a Flip 4 coming on the way. I'm trading my Flip 3 in for the 100. It was like $159 to go, and I'm going from the 128 to the 256, so it made it an even better deal. Also, T-Mobile will let you trade in a device and still get the credits for the previous device, and Samsung will take it even if it's locked. So I'm trading in my locked Z Fold or my locked Flip 3 for an unlocked Flip 4, basically, and then the credits will just keep rolling in on the Flip 3 until that 18 months is over on that. I also am. I know some people are a little confused why I did this, but I haven't been using my S22 Ultra a lot. And for what I paid for it, because I paid less than $500 when I got it, and Samsung is giving me $700 trade-in on that. And then my Z Fold 3, I paid like $900, and they're giving me $1,000 for that. So I'm trading in those to get the Z Fold 4 because I'm actually
Nice.
really enjoying using my Z Fold 3. S22 Ultra is just going to keep going down in value. No way anybody's going to give me $1,000 for that. So I'll let Samsung have it. I can go from Amazon renewed Z Fold 3 with, no warranty, no Samsung care, to the 4 where, they included the year of that for free. And so I'm good to go. I have a device that I've been enjoying. I've been enjoying the Fold life. The Vivo X Fold, I've been enjoying using that. And so some comparisons and hardware versus software stuff. And of course, because you have 30 days to send the trade in, I'll be able to do some Flip 3 versus Flip 4 and Fold 3 versus Fold 4 stuff before I have to send those off to them. So
That'd be
Nice.
cool. Yeah, I know. I saw that tweet where you traded in all this stuff and got all this stuff, and you bought all of Samsung for like $37.50 or something like that.
less than, it was
I think it was less than
one,
like $200 or something like that. Yeah.
It was 100 and basically $200 for the Fold 4 stuff and 160 for the Flip. So not bad.
You
Yeah.
can't beat that.
Plus,
man.
they're
Not bad at
taking
all.
Galaxy Buds back on trade-ins too. So I was like, wait a minute, what? So I think it was like 75
I
back
threw them back my
on the
Galaxy
Galaxy Buds.
Buds. Yeah, 75
Yeah.
bucks. Yep.
They still
So I sent them
They
an
still
old,
won't take
I'm going to send them an old spare set I have.
They still won't take a Pixel.
I was like, wait a minute, I got that in a
6,
drawer.
but
Like, let me
Nope.
get them back.
They were taking all of the Buds though. You could trade in the Buds Live, the Buds Plus,
Yep.
all of them, 75.
Everybody getting the Z Flip, man. I hope it worked out for y'all. Everybody getting it, but we got one more here. I gotta bring in my man, Mr. Troublemaker himself, Trent, in the building. What's up, bro? Yeah, you're
So
on.
you got to have that animation of the
What
dude
up,
walking
man?
into court. Where's that? We gotta get Trent that tracksuit, man. We got.
And now coming to the
There
stage.
it
Yeah,
is.
I gotta find the
Trent.
tracksuit.
Dude. So the Browns not doing right by you tonight, bro? They're not having now.
No.
How you doing otherwise?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain.
Good. That's good. Did you order anything from Samsung?
Yeah.
Why you saying like that? What you order?
I already know where this is gonna go. And I don't feel like saying nothing.
Trent's like, I can neither confirm nor deny any orders at Samsung.com.
My man's like a G14 classified.
So I did order a watch.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So go with the Galaxy Pro. And I got some earbuds. So I'm going with the Pro earbuds.
Nice.
And I got a Samsung case that's coming with an S Pen.
Man, you do not seem happy.
And I got
To go
it. I I was was
with
gonna
your
say, why do
new-
you sound so upset about it?
Not
Like, shouldn't you be happy? You're getting cool gear.
This is Christmas in August. Except you paid for it.
It's a mixture of happiness and it's a mixture of sadness.
Wait, why are you sad though?
It's his wallet that's sad.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah,
That's what it is. That's what it is.
it's like
Yeah.
The wallet.
it's like okay, yeah, I was able to kind of pull this together. Do I want to see that much money leaving out? No. And so, long story short, if I end up liking the Fold, I'll keep it, but I'll have to give Samsung the S22 Ultra.
Yeah. That's fair.
I can't afford to keep both.
Yeah. That's fair.
Oh yeah.
So,
All right, Vibe. I'm gonna dip
That's
out,
where
man.
I'm
I gotta
kinda
take
interested to
care of
see
some
how things
business
are
real
like.
quick.
you
All right,
do
man,
I
appreciate you
do I
dropping in.
not like it?
All right,
El
fellas.
Jefe. Peace.
See you guys in a bit.
See, bro.
So Trent got all the things. Okay, that's what's up, man. I expect video, my dude. I expect videos.
Oh, you damn Skippy. There's gonna be videos. Look, you saw I did like freaking 22 videos on one phone. So imagine how many videos I'm gonna do with 4 products. So yeah, if anybody wants to, buy some Apple Watches, I have some Apple Watches for sale.
My man, like, hey, let me talk and blow them out. Dude.
Wait, how many Apple Watches do you have? Probably gonna have an iPhone for sale too.
My man, like, we have an Apple Fire sale, y'all.
Dude, he's flipping the script. He's going Sammy all the way. I like it. I like it a lot.
So you want to hear the dumb story?
What's up?
So the story is that I got the Apple Watch 6 and I had it, and at some point I lost it. And I couldn't find it because the power ran out on it because it only lasts like 24 hours because it's a, LTE model. And I tell you, I tore this house up and down, back and forth, looked in my car, looked at work, looked everywhere for it, looked at the last location, everything. Couldn't find it. 3 months later, I gave up and I was like, fine, I'll get another watch, but it's not going to be another, 6. Like, it's not going to be another expensive one. So I just got the SE just to use that one. 2 weeks after getting the SE, I found the 6. And I'm like, shit. Because it was just past the point of return for the SE that I had. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm about to just keep it now because no one else is going to pay this thing off. So yeah.
Where'd you find it?
So apparently it was in one of my pants pockets, and that set of pants was actually folded up and all the way at the bottom of my dresser drawer.
That has happened to me. Not with the watch, but with,
I'm glad it didn't go in the dryer. I'm glad it didn't end up anywhere else, but God, if I would only know.
So Viper, guess what I got today?
What'd you get today?
I think you had mentioned remember when Sam and John were doing their stream for their beach towel thing? Anyway, any of y'all remember the Genius Bar? I got one of their towels.
Oh, check me. Let me put you on solo here. Boom. Oh, check you out. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't think one of them was John was supposed to put an iPad mini in one, and I don't think it's in here.
Ah,
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was the tech thing I was looking forward to, a beach towel from Genius Bar.
What's up?
Yeah.
Maybe some of us can borrow it so we can wipe our tears from buying
That's
all
right.
these products this week.
Yeah, you
but
guys
you
this
should be
week-
happy though. Samsung's paying you, so you're good.
Technically,
telling
yeah.
you.
And I also forgot to mention that along with paying the $160 for the flip, I get $100 credit that I'll get after like 30 days to be able to use on them. So theoretically, if I held on to that, like next year, if they did the same thing, I could go from flip 4 to flip 5 for like $60. Theoretically, if they did the same thing. Those credits they do are weird. Like if you don't spend them on, because I didn't need any more cases. They included a case. I already had wireless charger coming with the Fold. I have one that I already have around. I already have a watch. Like I got power bricks because the $300 in credit from the Fold. So like the problem with when they give you that credit is there's only so many things you can spend it on. I already bought an NVMe drive from them when I got the S22 Ultra, so I already had that I did. Like, they run out of things eventually, so.
You know, one thing I do every time I get a new phone is I go to Wish and I buy like $25 in cases, and I get like 100 cases from Wish. And I always find like maybe 10% of those cases that I get are like solid, like they're real bangers. So it's like it's been worth it to spend like $25 on Wish for a phone that I don't even have yet. So by the time I get the Z Fold 4, the burgundy, because it's going to take longer to get in hand, I'll probably have like 15, 20 cases for it, and I'll do a video on it. Like, these are all the cases I got from Wish, and so it's always worked out for me.
Was
I still
anybody else?
Does anybody else when they get their new phone, it like goes like screen protector, like you take off the plastic protector right to screen protector, like your screen doesn't touch, like your fingers don't touch the actual screen because it just goes, because that's me. It's like screen protector right off the bat.
No, I take my screen protectors off.
Yeah, I don't use them anymore.
I don't use them either.
No.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
Yeah, especially
Okay,
for the Fold.
well-
The screen protector for the Fold ruins the experience.
We got
once-
that quick.
And that fold,
Mhm.
that plastic film on the Fold, that comes right off.
Yeah, got it. Nope. Done with that.
The two times that I've had screen protectors on or left them on phones, once with an iPhone 10 that slid off from the heater in my bathroom and hit like the tile floor. And then with my X80 Pro, was the two times that the screen broke when the phone dropped. So, ironically. So I'm not trusting that stuff.
Yeah, I've always been screen protector in case, but I don't get like on my phone, like on my, well, even my Pixel or my iPhone, I don't get the Apple Care or anything like that. I'm just like, I'll take care of that myself and put a good case on it and a good screen protector. And I've done that, since 3GS days and never had a problem.
With me being in finance since the 90s, I've always kind of believed in insurance. So when I have a phone that breaks, because like I had one of my nephews, I was getting on a motorcycle, so I handed my phone to the lady, and when I came back from testing this motorcycle, she was like, "Yeah, he grabbed the phone and just threw it on the concrete." So it's like, I was like, "All right, well, I got insurance, so I just got another phone that same day or the next day or something like that."
Yeah, certain
insurance.
things I'll get the insurance on or whatever. Like if I get any type of audio, like earbuds or speakers or anything, I'm always blowing those out. So I'll, like with my AirPods. Yeah. So
It's worth it for the
case
AirPods. If you get the batteries replaced even once, then it essentially the insurance.
I've turned
pays
in
for
my
itself.
AirPods like 3 times.
Yeah.
But
I've had a ton of problems with the AirPods. Not the Max, but the the pros.
Yeah.
Now, especially with the connecting to different devices, it kills me every time. And I open up every device and I say, don't connect automatically. And sometimes I'll be on a call and it'll say, oh no, I'm going to connect to this other device. And I'm like, but I'm using it now actively on a call and it just connects. It's a mess.
This case right here by Spigen is the one that I have actually enjoyed using though for the S22 Ultra, because it has this, like, I think it's a graphene thing that it's helping to remove the heat away from the processor. And because I use this a lot for filming like 4K and stuff and TikToks and all that stuff, especially in this 97-degree heat. So it's actually helped to enhance the performance of this phone when it gets hot. I really like that.
Yeah, my Spigen Mag Armor or whatever it's called. That's one of my favorite cases. Spigen always puts out a good case.
I love Spigen cases. They are always legit.
Mm-hmm.
So when I bought an iMac, I did the Total Tech at Best Buy, because at the time they had the deal, if you had Total Tech, you saved like 150 on the iMac. Well, Total Tech is $200. So basically, if you counter it, it's like paying $50 for Total Tech. And then we were moving, and they had a bunch of things. If you're a Total Tech customer, like we had to get a microwave and a toaster, and we ended up getting like an air fryer and stuff. But we saved like $300 on those products when we moved because of the Total Tech thing. So, and as part of that, if you buy any Apple products, you get Apple Care as long as you have Total Tech. They include that. Well, I have that, an iPad, and like iPad mini. So the amount per month it would cost, or the amount of Apple Care it would cost per year just to cover those alone, it's worth it to me to just keep upgrading that every year and save. I mean, I've already saved like $500 this year alone just by having it and not having to pay for the protections. They include it. If I have an issue, I take it to Best Buy. They handle all the logistics with it. So
Ace, you still use the screen protector, or you do not use the screen protector?
No, I do. I have my. As a matter of fact, I think it's a Spigen screen protector.
Oh, okay.
On mine, yeah, I always use a screen protector. Although right now, on my Pixel 6, I don't have a screen protector. I took it off for some reason, for I think a case review or something like that, but I didn't put one back on it. But my daily driver, yeah, I have this screen protector on it all the time. The tempered glass. It's got to be the tempered glass.
So I was going to ask a dumb question, but I'll just say it anyway. I was going to ask Trenton, do you have a case on your iPhone when you're at home? But I forgot you have a kid around. Do you have to have a case on your phone at all times?
I have a case on every phone that I own, every single one. Yeah. Even the old TCL phone I had has a case on it. Girlfriend's phone has a case on it. Every phone in this house that I put my hands on has a case on it.
Yeah, you kind of have to with your little one running around.
Well, just life in general. So, like one of the things that happens with me sometimes is when I'm driving, it's a habit of mine, but I'll just have my phone in my pocket. And then there's sometimes where, you get out the car, your, pocket's going the wrong way and your phone just goes sliding across the ground. And that case has saved the back of that phone so many times. And, like I told you guys before, like once the back of that iPhone 11 Pro broke, I was like, no, cases forever. I don't care. I don't need to feel the glass to whatever. I don't care. I'm like, I'm not paying for a back glass repair. Like, no.
I wish they wouldn't make these phones out of glass.
Yeah. I use this for the back of the Z Fold. I tend to get this each Fold generation, so it has like a nice little stand here, so you can set up the Fold to for all this multimedia use. But then it also has a little thing for the S Pen as well. So this was like $2 off of Wish. Very convenient, and it's sticky too, so it actually stays very nicely right on the phone.
Yeah, I saw one of the new cases. I saw one of the new cases for the Flip 4, I think. Was it the Flip? No. Is this S22 Ultra? Anyways, one of that uses the S Pen on it. And it was like, the back of the case, it had a detachable part to where you could slide out the pen holder and then slide in, like a stand, so where you could.
That's for the Fold 4.
Was it the Fold 4?
Yeah.
I knew I saw it somewhere. I was like, that's a cool little hybrid type of case. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. So, I mean, I saw a tweet somewhere that Samsung expects that foldable phone will become mainstream, truly mainstream by 2025. And I just think to myself, not what the them pricings are right now, bro. Like,
not for 1800.
Hell no. If you don't find a way to bring them prices down, they'll never become mainstream as you think they will. They still need to figure out a way to bring the price down, in my opinion.
Samsung's leaking
$1,000.
Samsung's leaking iPhone Fold. They're assuming that it's going to come out in 2025 because until Apple does it, it doesn't become mainstream.
What I find interesting is the amount of people who are now picking these things up via like eBay and after the hype and stuff like that, because it wasn't a week ago that Adam from Tech Odyssey had shared the link, and legit, like if you went through T-Mobile, you could have gotten a Fold 3 for $800. Like I was staring at that thing, and I'm like, there was no. The only catch was that you had to either upgrade your previous phone or whatever, but you didn't have to trade it in. You just had to just upgrade. So you're taking your SIM out of your current phone and putting it into the Fold, and it was like $800. If carriers start doing deals like that, I can see more people jumping on board with that.
Yeah.
The crazy thing with that
Fold
is
3 is not a throwaway phone.
is if you have T-Mobile and it happened to be like where they do the third line free deal, or I have like 3 lines that I have that are free, where I don't pay anything for to add it to my plan. You could just take that one and do it, and essentially you're sitting there with a free line, and then it doesn't matter like if because obviously it extends your contract with them. But if that line's already free, you're just, as long as you don't plan on going anywhere, I guess that's part of their their thought. But then again, you also have 2 lines that you're paying on, that you're guaranteeing you're going to pay on that for another 18, 24 months or 30 months or whatever it is until that's off there, because usually there's some stipulation with that. I use the Nomad case for my iPhone, and then I got this handy little thing from Popple, and it has an NFC in it, and so you can just tap it to the back of somebody's phone, and it has all my like social media information, and the case itself has that. But one of the things I discovered by accident recently is if I hook it to the back of my phone, and it's also a stand. So if I pop this apart and put it on my monitor or on my MacBook just right, it will hold my phone with the back camera's position just right, so I can use the continuity camera thing that they added for iOS 16. And I just discovered it by accident. I was like, I wonder if this will sit on there and hold it, and it won't block the cameras and stuff, and it works pretty good. But
there you go. Save yourself $200 than having to buy the Belkin whatever they're going to charge for it. I don't know.
So Hamza says he doesn't understand why the iPhone doesn't have an SD slot. So Apple can charge more for storage, my dude. Apple doesn't have an SD card slot. Apple makes a killing off that storage, man. So they're not going to put an SD card slot in there. No, not never. No.
I gotta say, I used to gripe about phones getting rid of the SD card slot, but I have a bunch of phones on me now, and I almost never, ever use the SD card slot anymore because I'm just so big on cloud storage. I have a fast network. I have 10 gigabit Ethernet network in my house too. So everything is just on my NAS or in the cloud. And so keeping something on a little tiny SD card, just I don't see the use for it anymore.
It made sense back in the day because when you had phones coming out that were like 16 gigs of storage, 32 gigs of storage, and then they say you could put a 128 gig card in there and essentially quadruple the storage, it made sense. But now where you're getting phones where people aren't even using 128 gigs of storage, and that's coming out the door, less and less people really care about it.
Yeah. Samsung
another
is
thing
giving you a
about
512 gig phone at the same price as a 256. Right now.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the internal storage is always going to be faster than any SD card, right? The storage that's on the SoC, it's always going to be faster.
Yeah, the fastest SD cards I've seen right now, I think, are like 150 megabits per second or something like that. And internal storage, the slowest, like even old like what is it, HFS like 2.0 storage is way faster than that still. And
Savage Scientist Programming is asking if I've ever had to deal with a failed NAS, and the answer is no, because I use what's called RAID Z2, or it's basically RAID 6. So I have a water cooled NAS because water cooling, as you can see here. So I have 6 8 terabyte hard drives, and so I can lose like 2 hard drives and just replace them, and all my data is fine. And that's connected to my 10 gigabit Ethernet network for the house.
Gotcha. Cool. Oh man. Yeah, my biggest issue with the foldable, with the Samsung Fold right now, the Z Fold, anyway, is that cover screen. I know it's supposed to be slightly wider with the Z Fold 4, but it's still probably not wide enough to be like used on a regular basis, like you would use S22 Ultra or something like that. So I need them to figure out a way to make it a little bit more wider while still making it more compact. I don't know. They gotta figure it out. But once they can get that cover display figured out, I think they got something on their hands there.
so one thing I'll say about that, because like the Vivo has a normal size screen, like that right there is like the size of like basically like a Pixel 6. It's slightly taller. It's a 25:9 aspect ratio. But then when you open it, you end up with a much wider device. So unless you're going to close it, like let's say you're using it open and then you're going to close it to type on, it's quite wide. So even though I have pretty wide thumbs, but to like reach the middle, it gets quite awkward typing dual-handed with it. So I use it this way to type all the time, but that's the thing. So you're going to be constantly closing it. Like people would think you wouldn't be opening and closing it as much because you can type on that outer one. But if you're watching something and a message comes through, or you're doing dual screen stuff and something comes through, to just type on it, unless you have like a little keyboard, which some people use or whatever, you're going to end up closing it just as often. So it's kind of the opposite of like with the Fold, where it's like almost too small on the inside, so you end up opening it to typing. It's like if you're somebody who uses it open a lot, you end up closing it to type. So it's one of those kind of awkward situations. And the middle ground, I guess, would be kind of where they're headed. They're hoping to kind of expand that, make the hinge smaller and smaller, and not have to make that internal display too wide, I guess. And I think that's part of the problem with these. It's because it's not like you can shrink the inside, be like, well, the outside is big, and then you open it, and I don't know, like you can press the hinge or something so the inside's small.
Couldn't they
here's
do
a
like
question.
a split keyboard, like half on the left, half on the right?
It just becomes really cumbersome to type on. I've found it slows me down, and like your brain works, and like in separating kind of in the middle section has nothing in it, and you're trying to not hit beyond that, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question. How often is everybody using voice dictation? Because I probably use voice dictation for everything on my phone, maybe like 80% of the time, if not 90%. Because I'm just like writing off something and it hits send. I barely even check it now because it's so precise for me.
I'd never use it.
I'm in a server room all day right now, so there's no such thing as voice commands.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, Trent, how's the new gig going, man?
Oh, it's going great. Way less stress, way less dirty ass Chromebooks. I'm in heaven.
Oh, come on, you missed the kids.
Yeah, I'm with the kid.
I plead the fifth.
Yo, what he wants to say, he can't say, but it's all good.
Exactly.
Look, I haven't reached my 90 days yet, so
there you go.
You know what I mean.
What you mean, yo? I know what you mean. Well, I'm glad it's working out for you, my dude. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yes.
So Hoffman's asking, is there any microphone that can connect to your phone? Yeah, man. There's a bunch of microphones that can connect to your phone. Check out Deity. I think Rode has some options as well. But yeah, Deity and Rode, they both have options for phones that can connect, or microphones that can connect to your phone. So
Yetis can connect to your phone too.
Wait, what? Oh, Terrence got it.
Yeah, I use the Rode Video Micros and the Rode Wireless Goes. That's what these are.
Your green screen
Spectacular. Yeah, my green screen is. Let me put them right here. So this is what I use, and it's great. It is spectacular.
He looks
Feels
very
great.
excited with those.
It's smooth,
Wow.
hard. Yeah. These, and I've dropped these a lot too, and they actually just surprisingly durable. So I'm big on these, and actually, I have this is good too. Let me just open this bag up. The Rode Wireless Goes come with this like black fuzzy thing,
Windscreen.
and so it just kind of yeah. I call it a black squirrel or something like that. And so this is great. And then
dead cat, yeah,
dead cat, whatever it's called. And so what I did was I took this with me to CES and different events too. And I have this stick, so I literally just like have it on a stick while I'm interviewing people and stuff, and it just worked out perfectly. And the battery lasts a long time, and it just plugs right into your phone, USB-C, and it's great.
And the Wireless Go 2 has the redundancy, so you can record at both ends, or you can record and then you have like the extra one, of course, so you can record local, so you have redundancy for that. If something goes wrong, you still have the local recording on there, and it comes with you have the receiver and 2 transmitters, and well, they have one now that they just came out with, I believe what was about a month ago, that's just the single package, because the original one had the 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. So
oh yeah, like Dominic just said, DJI just released the wireless. They have a wireless mic that they just released, like $329. He said they're great. So DJI has another option for you if you want to consider that as well. I mean, again, there's a bunch of microphones out there that you can use to connect to the phone, wired or wireless. So just depends on what your budget is, more or less.
Yeah, the lavalier is great too for the road as well. So I always keep this laying around. So basically, I always use this when I'm filming a YouTube video. So that's where my audio quality comes from.
Troll alert.
She doesn't beat me to it. No, she doesn't. That's why he's my enforcement, yo. That's what's up.
Where the mods at?
No, the enforcement's in there, yo. The enforcement's in the building. We good. You gotta love YouTube and their spam, man. You gotta love it. Oh man.
The Rode Wireless Go 2 single channel right now is $180 on Amazon, so that's not bad.
Oh,
don't tell me that. I don't need to spend any more money, man. Stop.
You need enhanced audio for all this new phone equipment you bought.
Ooh, I got a question for you all. For those of y'all who watched the Samsung event, what did you think of the event? Because I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was fast-paced. They went from device to device. I thought it was a really good put-on event. What did you guys think about it?
They're getting better for sure.
Yeah.
It shows.
Definitely
Yeah.
better.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused with the pace of the back and forth, though, a little bit, because like they would go from one thing to the other, and then they were kind of like back to the... And it threw me off that the transition was constantly like the angle of like the V of the fold. And so to me, like if you were watching, you might think, well, are they going back to the fold again? And you might click off from it. So it's a little confusing like, why they didn't transition to the next thing they were talking about in those transitions. I don't know, I noticed that. I don't know if anybody else noticed that when they would jump sections that
they would kind of like talk about a product, and then they would move to another product, and then it was like, and then they would like roll it all up at the end type thing. But yeah,
I
think it would have been about half the length.
What?
I'm kind of at the point with events where, just show me like the phone opening and doing all this different stuff, and just have like a voiceover in the background. For whatever reason, it's just kind of weird. Like, you see somebody talking and they're presenting on stage, and then there's this like switch to the B-roll and then back, and you wouldn't think that it's weird because hey, we're all YouTubers or whatever, but whenever they do in that like presentation, it just kind of throws me off a bit, as opposed to if they just had like a whole 2-minute thing, like the fold is 2 minutes, the flip is 2 minutes, the buds are 2 minutes, and you're out the door in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say is with all the, post lockdown or during and post lockdown events that are pre-recorded, it's a lot harder to go back and watch those old events where someone would go on stage and they would say something and then they would wait. There was the awkward pause where they'd wait for the applause and then they would keep going and it wouldn't work half the time. And it's just, I think it's going to be really hard to ever go back to that with these super fast paced, really well done pre-recorded things, whether it's Apple or Samsung or whatever. They're so much sleeker and better, in my opinion, than what came before it.
So Joseph, are you saying that you would not like to go back to the live in-person event? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, I think it makes sense for them to show the video and then to like do what Apple recently did, where okay, now you can all ask questions. The engineers are there. You can play with the devices and do all of that. But watching those live events was always pretty awkward.
Oh wow, okay. Hey Renee, I did have it on the whole potentially inappropriate, but if not, I didn't have it checked for increased stickiness, so I'm going to do that now. Maybe I'll save some of that stuff. So we shall see. We got YouTube has that new feature that allows for the further filtering of spam comments, so we shall see if that works or not. Appreciate the looking out. What's
what
up, Zach?
threw me off
Oh, what's up?
was the like some of the stuff when they were talking about flex mode, they were talking about it like that was new, but they announced the exact same stuff last year. Or like I get some of like the app integration stuff was a little bit new, like more apps doing some of that stuff now, like some of the changes with TikTok and Instagram and stuff, but that's mainly like those apps updated. So it was just a little confusing to me to be like this flex mode, and it's like, well, you had that on your Flip 3 and Flip 2, and like that was a software thing. It was just a little confusing to be like, this is a new feature, because Apple will cover features that existed, but they don't do like half of their spiel as it's like a new thing that's existed in the past. It's kind of
that was a
confusing to
little
me to
odd.
see
That
them
was
do
a little
that. I
odd.
was like, this is a little weird to me. Like, wait a minute, that's been around. You announced that last year.
I wasn't sure if that taskbar that the Z Fold 4 displayed, is that going to be coming to the Fold 3 and the Fold 2? Because that's just software.
So
and
apparently
that
that's a
looks,
good lock
like,
thing too.
Oh, it's a good luck thing. Okay, so
yeah, I'd
sort
rather
of.
it be like an actual Samsung thing, because good luck, it breaks. After a little update, it breaks. Another update, it breaks, and I stopped using good luck because of that. But if it's like truly integrated with Samsung, like that would be nice.
I've heard that that's kind of what they're doing. It's kind of like, how like Apple will integrate stuff that was done in jailbreaks. So Samsung is like, well, this is done in good lock and people really liked it and it's been used a lot, and that they're gonna, it's gonna be an official integration. And it's all, like you said, it's always smoother when it's a native kind of feature there. And you don't have to go into good lock to adjust settings. It's in the native settings, and it will be supported, by all apps, and the apps don't have to have like the connection to the good lock. And like you said, sometimes it just breaks. You'll get you could get like a November 1st security patch, and now good lock doesn't work, and all these features that you really enjoyed are broken, or now it's hidden under like the I Heart Fold menu instead of under the other menu, and it just gets a bit of a mess. So it's good to see that they're bringing that there, and I'll be curious to see how that works with because the edge panel is still there. So, but I kind of like that, because then you could have just your single apps on the bottom, and you can do where you put pairs of apps down there and you click on it, automatically launches. But I have a feeling like most people will put the single apps down there and then have the app pairs in the edge panel. So you can, quickly switch between single apps down there. And then when you want to do multiple, you just kind of swipe into the side and click them because of the amount of space they take up.
I'm looking to really try it out and to see what the actual real world usage is, because like I love using my Z Fold 3 in my car, right? So I have it like opened up. I have a nice little mount for it. So it's kind of like a nice LCD display screen in a way for navigation and music, all that stuff. So just having a nice bottom row just to click between things, because I drive stick shift, right? So when I'm using the phone, it just has to be quick one touch, and then I'm back to shifting in LA. So I'm greatly looking forward to that taskbar, and so I hope it's well implemented by Samsung.
All right, Michael, you an Ecamm expert, right?
Sort of. I mean, I reinstalled it so that I could. The one night when you were up super late and had some questions, I'm like, I'll reinstall it so I can make sure I can tell exactly in the settings. So I should be able to help. What's up?
So on the main screen that I'm looking at, I used to be able. There used to be like toggles on the side for like all the different settings, and I like switched it off, and now I don't know how to switch it back on.
Let me double check real quick here.
Yeah, I'm looking through all the menus. I'm trying to find it, and I cannot find it.
Like for your thing, or for
like for my main screen here, like when you connect the camera and it pops up and you can see yourself on that main screen. There used to be like a bunch of settings toggles on the side of it for like overlays and interview
Windows.
all that stuff.
Windows.
Huh?
Go to the top, and it should say you have the window option, and you hover over it, and a drop box will come down with all kinds of different things you can click on. Overlays is on there, network cameras, main window, interviews.
Okay. So how do I get that back into the how do I get those back as actual like toggles where they used to be on the main screen?
Be able just to click on one. It should disappear and reappear.
Let me see. Oh Lord, that was interesting. All right, let's about that. Oh, and nope, that's not it.
they've changed some things, so I'm trying to remember because I haven't had that disappear on me.
And I'm using this beta, so I don't know like how different this is from the actual regular version that's out there. So there's that whole situation. But I mean, other than that, thank you for helping me figure out the whole the guests couldn't see each other thing. That was kind of annoying. So I'm glad we got that squared away.
I don't know why you would want it to be like, oh, you can't see each other. You can only like, what's going on? Are you in court and like the person can't be seen by the other? Like, what are you operating like?
Maybe you want to hide somebody. Maybe you want to hide them. Oh, I got it back. There, I found it. Yeah, there it is. Cool, awesome.
Well, sometimes, if like let's say you're recording somebody or whoever's talking to the camera, and you're telling them, "Hey, I need you to look at the camera," but there's a screen down here. And I'm pretty sure you guys have kind of seen me throughout the stream. I'm like constantly looking down instead of like looking right there. So you would just, hide the screen so they couldn't see. So they just look at the middle of the camera.
Or it could be a situation where you don't want the guest to know who's actually going to be in the show or whatever. So there's that aspect too, I guess, if you want to do it that way. All sorts of reasons for things that happen. I don't know. Just there. Okay, where's their mute? Oh no, it's sound effects. Okay, is there music?
So is anybody planning on going to CES? Because I had my first meeting today with a manufacturer about CES sponsorships.
Already have a meeting. Nice. Unless I get sponsored somehow magically, I am not going. No.
I will be there this year again.
You will or you won't?
I will. I'm going again.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Excellent.
I want to go, but it's more of a, am I going to have enough time to take off because of the new job?
That's right.
Because I'm already taking like 2 days off for like Christmas. Well, I think Christmas is on a Sunday this year, but like the day after, so I get like that weekend, and then CES is like what, 4 days?
It's the 5th through the 8th, and the media days are just before that.
Okay, so yeah, it depends on the days, and it depends on the airfare. That's usually the two things that I worry about the most. Well, because like the hotels are kind of okay, but like flying from Cleveland to Las Vegas, the only way you can get like a one-way ticket is through Spirit. Everything else, it's like either 1 or 2 stops on the way to Vegas, and having multiple stops is going to like eat up like a whole day that I could even be there as far as like travel time.
Man, that I don't know what. I hate the whole the layover thing. Anytime I fly,
Direct's the way to go.
Yeah, you gotta go direct, man.
I'm just hopping in the car and going. LA to Vegas is easy.
Oh yeah, yeah. How long of a trip is that? What, like a few hours, 4 or 5 hours?
3 hours, 15 minutes, 3 hours. And a half.
You got that heavy foot, don't you? You got that heavy foot, don't you?
It is an S2000. So,
Got to put it to the pedal to the metal. Okay. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. So I think at this point I have done all the requisite testing I need to do for this. I think I need to figure out how to use the software more and more. But I think I'm gonna stick with it moving forward. Quality pretty awesome. I can now have up to 10 people here, so I think that's working good. And yeah, appreciate all you just joining me tonight. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, our pleasure.
Anytime,
brother.
Of course.
Yep.
Any last word before we depart for today?
Please donate to my Cash App.
This rich mofo.
Please.
Oh Lord. Too much, man. Trenton is too much. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all next. Actually, I'll try to stream more this month, though. I might come back sometime this weekend. We'll see. But enjoy your Friday night. Thank you all for stopping in. Appreciate y'all. Until the next time. Peace.